2026.
So would you go so far as to say, like, say you create, I'm thinking of all these random characters like the Geico Gecko, you know, like all these other, you know. So if you go this route,
does God have all the
this
power?
is actually kind of like, this is attributing
Only
branding to this character, to your channel, really
Only
to your channel as a whole,
strength.
like beliefs, value systems,
with God's
like you
help
said, brand
and his
coloring
strength
and
in
everything.
us,
Like this is a way you can distinguish yourself from just random stuff you could have any sort of AI generate for you.
I would love to learn personal finance from a gecko.
Like,
you know,
there's an idea.
I would love to learn facts about animals from a gecko. So there's a lot of channels that, you know, just facts about animals, history channels. Yeah. So these are questions you could ask yourself. The voice, the audio branding, the video branding, the AI avatar, how it's positioned, you know, cloning your own voice. And I think about, you know, what's fascinating is there's a cool channel, Patrick CC. He covers all kinds of mini documentaries, used to do beats and hip hop stuff. But he does like banger videos, well thought out, well researched. He shows up on camera a few times in the video, but it's like 3%.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like all of a sudden there he is, and he kind of looks at the camera, encourages people to drink water and then stay hydrated. And then he keeps going. So, you know, it's not even necessarily that an AI avatar would be seen the whole time, but like you could still he's got a unique brand. And the content is high effort and high reward.
Yeah.
Big views, distinct brand, good stories, good storytelling, good structure. So yeah, I mean, whether AI or not, build a unique brand.
This is huge. So as we land the plane here, we think about where YouTube is going, right? Because we've only actually just started 2026, which is kind of crazy. But so we're future casting. Here's what we know and trust, that this sort of pattern-based enforcement, it's here to stay, right?
Yeah.
Like, and it's hopefully only going to get better and, you know, more intelligent, but it's here to stay.
Yes. Yeah. You know, I think that creators who adapt will be fine, but channels that are factories are in trouble.
Okay.
Automated factories.
Yeah.
You know, there's a term for this, and this is part of the group that has been getting hit. They call them content farms.
Yes.
How do you feel about farm-raised salmon?
Not too good.
What the doctors say
They're
is
like, don't do it.
it's not good
for you.
for
Give me that wild caught Atlantic.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Why are you paying more for wild caught salmon versus farm raised? Yes. So these content farms, these content factories, I mean that's a red flag. So what is YouTube solving for? And so at a high level, you know, and we always get some critique in the comments where like, you're just defending YouTube. No, I mean, I've fired a few shots of frustration, but also, you know, we'll talk about both sides. They're also thinking about viewer experience.
Yes.
Satisfaction. They're thinking about their own longevity. If the platform becomes so overridden with farm-raised salmon.
Farm-raised salmon.
Then everyone's going to get sick and everyone's going to die.
Everyone's going to die.
And so then the platform dies, or you know, there's just so much spam. There's so much noise. They have to be constantly adapting. Yeah. And so, you know, I think if you continue to adapt, you know, subscribe to the channel, stay connected to information like this. This is an ongoing conversation.
100%.
You know, one of the things that we have said, I learned this from one of my mentors, but creators who outwork, outlearn, outstrategize, and outlast everyone else win. Outwork, well, when you're doing lazy content, you're not outworking.
Yeah, that's right.
You're underworking. Well, I'm still working hard. I'm plugging in really hard prompts. Bro, put in some more effort.
Come on, man.
Outwork, outlearn, continuing to learn. Okay, there might be a tweak. How do I position? Oh, that's a flag. Like those who do faceless at an elite level, they're doing micro pivots. Oh, shoot. A couple of my channels got shut down, but now this is the new thing. That's what you got to continue to learn. Be updated on those best practices. Out strategize. All right, in light of this, where are we going next? And then, of course, outlast. So if you got to outlast the demonetization season, update your content. What that channel did is, you know, they were working directly with Caleb, and you know, our team gets hard at work, starts doing all the research, sends some stuff back to them. They go, okay, we clean up some of our old library. We unlisted or deleted some videos. We're changing some things, and we're changing our workflow going forward.
That's right.
We're adapting. We're appealing the process. And then at the same time, we're going to diversify. We're going to work on these other income streams. And so, yeah, creators who adapt,
of his
YouTube success
army,
is a moving
has
target.
given special equipment
This is true.
to his soldiers
So
to
if we're
help
just willing
them
to
be
keep,
strong
moving
in
with
battle.
that. So I'm curious your final thoughts.
In the
But I
verse.
do want to also just shout out to listeners. If you've enjoyed this conversation and you're on YouTube, it always helps if you hit the like button and subscribe for more tips on building a profitable YouTube channel. And if you're new to the Think Media podcast, thanks for being here. If you're on audio, definitely rate and review. Super grateful for being able to hang out with you in your Apple EarPods or AirPods or Bose noise canceling headphones or Skull Candy. What if I just goes through like a list of brands? Or on your Bluetooth speaker as you're working out, or as you're walking your dog. It's been nice to be hanging out with you. And then also, if you want to join us, we are hosting a 2-day event in Las Vegas. It is called our Think Media YouTube Mastermind. Limited to 60 spots. This next one only has a few spots left. thinkmediamastermind.com is the URL, or click the link in the description, fill out the application, and get in the room. Because
only he has enough
YouTube success is a moving
to
target.
defeat
Besides
Satan.
the fact that we'll walk you through getting clear on your brand, the latest stuff that's working right now, the chance to network with other creators and entrepreneurs, the chance to connect directly with me
with
and
God's
our coaches,
help and His strength
and
in
the
us,
chance that
we can stand firm.
I mean, we're going to be
Our verse also
at the time
tells
of recording
us
this
that God,
in Las Vegas in 3 weeks in person, and
with
I mean,
God's
probably that week we'll be
and
sharing
His
stuff in the
strength
room
in
of
us,
what's
we
come
can
out,
stand firm.
and we break into circles with
God's
our whole
help
team.
and His
Think
strength
is a
in
team of
us.
30 people, so we just have so many minds working on this. And iron sharpens iron, so you get all those best practices. So again, if you're interested in being a part of our YouTube mastermind, just go to thinkmediamastermind.com. But I don't know if you have final thoughts. You're on the front lines of this every single day, working with our clients and whatnot. Land the plane for us.
Man, absolutely. Well, I just thank you for leading the charge, by the way. Like, just to be an OG in the
With
space
God's
and
help
to
and
continue
His
to
strength
just
in us.
to do all those things you encouraged us to do, to continue to outwork, outlast, outlearn, and to bring content here. And it's just a privilege to be a part of the conversation here, because the truth is I'm still learning, man. Like, as we all are. Like, this stuff moves quick, you know, stuff on YouTube, it was really fast. And so my encouragement would be, like, please stay close, stay subscribed, and hang around. We'd love to see you at the Mastermind in Vegas if it's possible. We're doing several of them throughout the year. So if it doesn't work here in a few weeks, we'd love to see you at one of those. But I would just want to encourage you with this. This is the year to take your channel more seriously. And I know I'm speaking to a lot of people right now. So that could be you. If you're like, man, I'm really not working hard. Like, whatever kind of like agitated you during this episode, I would encourage you to have like a leadership mindset and lean into it and be open-handed and be like, hey, that kind of got under my skin because maybe that's something you need to work on, or that's something you need to go learn more about. But this is the year that you need strategy. Because this time, 2027, I can't even imagine what's going to have happened and the changes that will have come. So you're going to need to be able to pivot, and we want to help you pivot as we are learning as player coaches too. Well, hey, if you got any value out of this conversation, like, rate, share, review, wherever you watch or listen. This is the Think Media Podcast. I'm Nathan Eswine, and I can't wait to connect with you in a future episode.
Defeat Satan. With God's help and
So there's a massive debate about how to get discovered on YouTube right now. But there's been massive claims across the internet that YouTube SEO is dead.
SEO is dead.
Search, I think it doesn't work.
Things like tags don't matter and YouTube has changed. And so we're actually
With
going
God's
to be
help and His
looking at
strength
those
in us.
claims one by one in this video, and really talking about the actual math, not hype, not opinion, but what does it take right now to start and grow a YouTube channel and actually get views and even go viral? I've been creating content on YouTube for 18 years, got 3 silver play buttons, a gold play button, and actually have generated
And His
millions of
strength in
views,
us.
over 100 million views now from YouTube search. But can you still do that today? Well, on the Think Media Podcast, I'm joined by my co-host, Nathan Eswine, who's also generated tens of thousands of dollars from search traffic, from search on YouTube. But in a 2026
strength in
world,
us.
Sean, Nathan, is that relevant or not? There's been a few videos that have been posted. There's been a little bit of smoke around this conversation. And so, what we've done is pulled out some of those claims. And so, Nathan, you can walk us through these, and we'll kind of debate this and look at what the truth is. But what is your big thoughts? You've watched some of these videos, some of the claims out there. What do you feel about search traffic, browse traffic, and the big picture of what it takes to win on YouTube right now?
This is such I think, a critical conversation, especially if you are a new channel or if you're a restarting channel this year, because YouTube has changed. That's facts. But I think there's misinformation about search and how important it is and how much we should pay attention to it. So here's the first claim that's out there right now is that search traffic is so tiny. It's a small portion of what's responsible for your views anyway. It just kind of doesn't really matter anymore. And so the idea that if there's this search traffic that's so much smaller than browse, so much smaller than a suggested, and by the way, I even had to refresh myself on this. If you go into your YouTube analytics,
His
traffic
strength in us.
sources, there's
We
like
can
9,
stand
10,
firm.
11 plus
Our
different
verse
sources.
also-
So
Yeah.
the big three we think of as browse, suggested, search. But then there's shorts feed, end screens,
Yeah.
playlist, channel pages, external. Like there's actually a whole bunch of other traffic sources. So I think if we're going to have this conversation as we go forward, and actually here's my big thought right now up front. As I was thinking through these different traffic sources, as a coach, and I've made this mistake before, I just jump into strategizing the traffic source, and I just jump right into like, how can we blow you up? Now, I would say the first question actually isn't the traffic source,
Our
and it's
verse
not
also
even
tells
SEO,
us
it's not
that
even
God-
browse.
our verse-
I actually think it's more responsible to start with the audience.
Our verse stand
Because as I was thinking through stuff, I'm like, oh, actually, the audience should determine the traffic source and how heavy we weight it.
Yeah.
Because different audiences have different viewer behavior. There's different viewer signals is what YouTube actually calls it. And so I think that to start the conversation, I'm curious what you think about that, because I'm thinking through, okay, we could just jump into browse because that's what everyone's favoring right now. It seems like is like, if you want to blow up on YouTube, lean into browse, and there's legitimacy there.
Yeah.
But I'm also just thinking through one of our clients that are in our private client experience, Berman Golf. His audience is senior golfers.
Yeah.
And I got into his analytics before jumping on here with you. And sure enough, the dominant portion of his traffic is search because his audience is conducive to that method of consumption. They are searching things specifically. They're older, bless their hearts. They don't got time to waste. They're specifically searching, right? Like this golf technique or this swing, or I'm having issues here. My back is doing this. And so that's showing up in his back end. And so as his coach, I think it'd be a disservice to just be like, who cares about search?
Totally.
What is like such a big portion of his audience, you know?
Yeah, I think if we attack the claim, so the claim is search traffic is tiny,
Yes.
so SEO doesn't matter. And the actual stat on the YouTube platform is search is only responsible for up to 3% of views on all of YouTube. Now that makes it sound irrelevant.
Yes, of course.
Because only 3%, you might as well ignore it. I think the consideration though, is YouTube is getting billions with a B